Students, after reading the story, let's see what we have learned from it. The story is a narrative taking place in times succeeding World War II, in which the main character speaks about the childhood possessions her mother had given to a friend shortly after World War II began. To begin with, the most obvious conclusion that can be drawn is that the first emotion experienced by the main character are fear and apprehension. As she walked into the living room, she was united with all of the belongings with which she had grown up and hadn't seen till the war had ended. Exposure to these quaint possessions would bring back a flood of memories that associate themselves with bonds that had long since melted away, and with experiences related to people she had held dear before they had fallen victim to the cruelties of war. Therefore, the narrator's past belongings become the source of great discomfort and uneasiness. The element that the main character had found most disturbing was the alienation of all her possessions. Hence, the narrator's past belongings had become a big part of the lives of other people. They have become a repository of memories and experiences for her. As a consequence, in the mind of the narrator, her belongings had been transformed because they no longer fit the roles that she had attributed to them growing up. The story, The Address, speaks of the personal challenges we all must face as individuals in resolving crises in our lives. Look at the present situation. We all are undergoing a crisis. The world is now in jitters. How do we bring stability around us and in ourselves? How do we adjust with the present situation? These are some of the challenges that we have to solve in order to survive. The story, The Address, gives us an instance of the challenges faced by the female protagonist. There are some of the challenges we have to solve. This protagonist managed to overcome the crisis that existed during her period and started living a normal life. The story is, of course, a very sad story about loss and regret emanating from the persecution of the Dutch Jews during the Second World War. But it has an important message for us. The story relays events before and after the war as the narrator attempts to confront her past by visiting the address where her family's past belongings were stored in a non-Jewish acquaintance's house. On a deeper level, the story is a commentary on memories and remembering. What is worth remembering and what is worth forgetting. This story teaches the young generation realization and mature perspective to be implemented in one's own life.